mais linda, mais cheia de graça. Ela, menina, que vem e que passa num doce balanço, caminho do mar.
Señoras y señores, hoy me siento muy honrado y muy a gusto porque resulta que me lancé a Sudamérica y estoy específicamente en Brasil, específicamente en Río de Janeiro y específicamente esto es la Lata, desde Río. Sí, este es el close-up a En Trance. Señores de la Lata, desde Rio de Janeiro tenemos aquí un invitado muy especial, se llama Vincent Cassel. Is that correct? Is that the correct pronunciation?
Pretty good.
How could be the better pronunciation of Vincent?
No, it's not Vincent, it's Vincent.
Vincent.
Vincent Cassel.
Okay. How many languages? Vicente. In Mexico is Chente.
Chente?
Yeah, for the French.
Chente Cassel?
Exactly.
También.
The people asking why are we here in Rio? You live here.
I live in Rio, yeah.
Why is that?
Because I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is the thing that you like?
I guess it's just the quality of life, you know, it's sunny, you have beautiful beaches and the people are fun and there is, you know, it's one of the country of the future, I guess, you know.
Okay. And you have the new film, your new film called Trance.
Yeah.
And you are a villain again.
Not really, when you think about it. I am presented as a villain, but then as the movie goes on, you realize that, you know, the characters are not what they're supposed to be. So I'm not sure that I'm as much a villain as it looks.
But you like to play villains, don't you?
Well, I like to play characters that struggle with what they are.
No piece of art is worth a human life.
Where is it?
I can't remember! I got hit on the head!
Bueno, señores, estamos ya en la alfombra roja de esta premiere de Trance desde Río de Janeiro. Ya está poniéndose atenta la prensa local y alguno que otro curioso y fan de Vincent Cassel. Vamos a ver qué tal se pone esto. Trance, what is this about?
Well, it's a heist movie mixed with a bit of hypnotherapy.
Okay. What do you think about that? About the tricks of mind?
Well, I know it's very present in everyday's life. You know, the minute you have to lie, hide things, pretend, you know, grow up. You know, it has a lot to do with your mind, really. And so most of the time, I mean, a lot of movies are not as complex as what life is. So maybe this one is tending to get closer to it.
Have you ever been hypnotized before?
Whatever is in his head, she can find.
I want you to relax, Simon.
Stop. What can you make him do?
Anything.
How was work with Danny Boyle?
Easy. He loves actors. He comes from the theater, really. So we really like to spend time, you know, rehearsing and making readings and change things here and there to adjust to the actors. So it's been very easy. He's a real gentleman.
He have a lot of details, visual details, because we saw you with the half of your hair. That was funny, I think.
Well, it's more fun to watch than to shoot, really, because on set it's a lot of special effects, and so you can't really go with the scene, you know, with only the lines. You know, it's a lot of it's very technique, actually.
And what about James and Rosario? I think you have a good chemistry between you.
Hopefully, yes. I mean, I didn't know none of them actually before we shot. I mean, I've seen movies that they made in the past, but we've never met before. So we had those 10 days of rehearsals, to, you know, get to know each other a little better. And yes, we got along, you know. But once again, you know, when the director is a good captain, you know, usually it's very easy going on set. So that was the case with this one.
All part of your plan. Two of you planning it together.
She put that there. It's not real.
He wants the painting for himself.
I don't believe that.
you believe in that kind of things, like hypnosis and?
Well, I'm ready to believe in anything really, and I think hypnotherapy can work depending on what you're looking for and when you need it, you know. But it's not a religion. I mean, there has been some cases where you actually it's been proven that it works on some people.
Tatiane. Tatiane es como mi maestra de portugués. ¿Me puedes ayudar a hacer algunas frases en portugués?
Alguma frase legal em português? E aí, gata, tá sozinha?
¿Qué significa eso?
E aí, linda, está sozinha?
Es como que linda estás.
Linda, está sozinha?
Estás sola.
Está sola, linda, linda, está sola.
Ok.
E aí, gata? Carioca fala assim, e aí, gata, está sozinha?
Espero que ustedes le hayan entendido más que yo, porque no le entendí nada. Gracias. You have a lifetime to be being an actor. What is the best and the worst of being a movie star?
Well, I don't know about being a movie star, but being an actor, I guess the best is the moment you act, which is pretty short when you think about it. You know, it's just a small amount of the process. It's between action and cut, literally. And I guess the worst is the waiting and the over-promoting.
Okay.
You know?
Like here.
No. I mean, on this one we've been pretty smart, and I didn't have to do each and every country, which does make a change. But because sometimes you can literally spend like a year, you know, promoting a movie, and then it becomes something totally. It's another job, really. But I mean, I guess that's the price to pay for acting.
Exactly. And talking about your hobbies, do you like soccer? Football, soccer?
Not. I mean, I'm interested like that, but I'm not like a soccer fan. No, I'm not really involved in soccer.
You're gonna be here with the World Cup.
I know. Well, I guess I'll go and check some games, but you know, that's not why I moved here, for example.
I have something to tell you. You ready? And remember.
Bueno, ahí vemos a Vincent Cassel atendiendo a toda la prensa local después de estar con los fans, y ahora pues están dando estas entrevistas que algunos le llaman banqueteras, pero también son de alfombra roja. What about direct a movie? I know that you want to be a director sometime.
I thought about it, but the process is really long, really. So what I did is because I wanted to do something else than acting, and so I got into production. So I've been producing a few movies, and I like that because it's another input on the making of a movie than just being an actor. But at the same time, I can go from one thing to the other. I don't have to get stuck on only one project for like 2 years.
Okay, what kind of theme do you like? Action, drama, comedy?
Anything, as long as it's good. I mean, it's not really about the genre of the movie, you know. Any kind of movie can be good. I like a good comedy, I like a good action movie, I like it. The thing is that it has to be done by a real director. Somebody that has a strong vision, that wants to make something different, you know. I think that's important. And I think that's the case with Trance, really.
This is a very long trip with the movie. Do you have experiment that kind of things to mix the dreams with the reality and more memories? And do you have ever feel like you are, I don't know, if you are in the real world? Or?
I had pretty strong experience while we were shooting a movie called Blueberry that we shot in Mexico, by the way.
Okay.
Not Mexico City, but like Durango, Chihuahua, Vasasachi, and places like that. Desert, mountains, and it was about. It was somehow inspired by the readings of Carlos Castaneda, and so it had a lot to do with shamanism and psychotropics and stuff. And so, I mean, that was a pretty. I mean, to make the movie was an experience, but to go through the whole process of preparation was actually an even stronger process.
Do you try that kind of things?
Yes.
Yeah?
I did.
How do you feel?
Well, I think it's very hard to describe, and it's not. But it's I think you can learn a lot from it, really.
It's like a personal trip, they say.
It's a personal trip, yes, you can say it like that. But it's, I guess, to be short about it, let's say that it's just that the word normal doesn't really mean anything anymore after you went through this kind of experience.
Okay, bon son. I think
More or less.
Thank you very much and nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Señor, yo soy Alex Montiel, pásela chido y nos vemos en el cine. How did you make that chemistry between you?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs and liquor.
But just
primarily.
pills, though. It's just pills.